Hey everybody, Goosebumps for Dummies here, and today we are going to be ranking the Goosebumps SlappyWorld cover arts. Now, there are 20 cover arts to rank here today, all done by Brandon Dorman. Brandon Dorman is very prolific from the Goosebumps franchise. He has done cover art for many of the classic reprints all the way up to 2018, where he did his final wave for Goosebumps 2's release, the movie. He did all of the mainline series for the past almost 2 decades, which is scary. He did all of Horrorland, Hall of Horrors, Most Wanted, and now SlappyWorld, as we're discussing today. He's had a varying catalog when it comes to quality. A lot of people come out and said they don't really like his classic work, but a lot of people like his more mainline stuff. And to that I say, I really like all of his catalog, even though I will admit there's a lot of duds in there. And Brandon Dorman isn't a perfect artist, and by far I'd say he's probably the weakest we've gotten when it comes to the strongest catalog that he's put out. But I will say he has some insane highs that I think are some of the best artworks in the entire franchise. Seriously, this guy can make some awesome artwork if you let him cook. And it's seeing that, and a lot of people I think have this mindset, and it's pretty true. Brandon Dorman was really cooking in the back half of SlappyWorld. Like those final 9 books, the quality ramped up significantly, minus a few in just that series as a whole. My friend Slappy most notably. But yeah, there's 20 cover arts to rank today, and if you want explicit telling of what we're ranking here, we have the original 19 books and Slappy Beware. Yeah, pretty simple. So, let's just dive in. Starting off with bottom place, number 20. I am sorry to give it, but I already said it. My friend Slappy. This is not a good one. This one it's so bland. It has Slappy in this ugly, jarring orange shirt with this blue background, which, mind you, is a horrible contrastation. Blue on orange, or orange on blue, whatever. It doesn't look good. And it's generally just easily the weakest thing he has ever put out for this series. And generally, in most of his mainline stuff, this has got to be one of the all-time worst. And it doesn't end there. We have I Am Slappy's Evil Twin. I don't really like this one too much. I think it's just, it's interesting enough to see 2 Slappies on one cover art, but it's like, it's not doing anything for me. It's just kind of bland. It really has nothing to it. It's just an evil Slappy, which is technically not the evil Slappy if you read the book, looming over the normal Slappy. Whatever. And from here on out, I don't really feel strongly negative on any of these. These are just ones I either going for mildly like, or don't have much strong opinion on, positive or negative, gradually going forth, obviously, to the best. At least not Feed the Weirdo. This one, I don't love it. I don't really hate it. It's just fine to me. A lot of people have already said this. This does look like Slowly from Monsters, Inc. and Monsters University. I really have nothing to say on it, though. I just think it's pretty good. I do like the, in motion we got going on here with the hand reaching out to you just as it's broken out of the box. Pretty cool. Enough said. They call me the Night Howler. I mean, there's not a lot to be said about this one. It's really bland. It's just a lot of black, with, I guess, a cool idea going on here. But again, not a lot going on here, and it's not doing a lot for me. And it doesn't really matter what is, the quantity of things going on. It's just what is going on. It's just not very interesting. It's fine. Next up, The Ghost of Slappy. It's a lot of blue. I think that's my biggest issue here, is I wish there was more of a palette. I do like the image we're going for here, though I wish Slappy's ghost was a bit more interesting. And the pose he's striking is kind of weird, but it's fine. It gets the job done, and I do like the idea. It's just, in general, a ghost picture of Slappy. Slappy is a ghost. Pretty cool. Next up, I'm going to piss some people off, but this one, even the book itself has garnered a big fan base when it comes to what's the best SlappyWorld. Slappy in Dreamland. I don't really love this one. I don't see it. It's just Slappy under a bed. He's looking a little menacing, I guess, but it's not doing much for me. It's like, okay. Seriously, it's good, but nothing spectacular in my opinion. It's just good, Next up, Slappy Birthday to You. I love the dynamicy on this one, and the color palette is really darn good. I wish Slappy, I think his Slappy design kind of evolved as the SlappyWorld series went on, just a bit. He looks a little off here, but other than that, it looks pretty good. Next up, Monster Blood is back. This is the 7th Monster Blood book. This is one of the later entries in the Monster Blood series. And I don't feel too strongly on the book itself, but the cover art's pretty decent. I like the pink against the green. Looks pretty nice. I like the inclusion of all these baking materials. You can see, I believe there's someone inside of them. Yes, you can barely see the hand in there. It's pretty cool. Nothing groundbreaking, though. It's just Monster Blood in its full glory. Next up, Escape from Shutter Mansion. I think this one's warp perspective doesn't work very well. It looks a little off, but apart from that, You know, it looks pretty good. I like the monster. I like the idea here of it trying to break in or maybe out of something. Can't quite tell. It's just pretty solid. I believe that's supposed to be the beast in the book. Next up, fuck is it called? Revenge of the Invisible Boy. I think he actually really tried on this one to make it more interesting, because obviously what do you do besides, repeating what we've already done? He actually tried to do something a little different here by making him wearing clothes, but you can't see any of his actual body parts. And he even put a little spray paint face on a walker. I think it's an interesting idea, and I think he executed to the best he could. It's interesting. It's definitely a more challenging piece that he did, and I think he kind of nailed it. Though I don't, think it's anything spectacular. It's just a little Still, I can give credit for the effort, and it's still very interesting. Next up, Judy and the Beast. I have, no comments on this. I mean, I guess I like the snow. The Beast looks cool. It's just pretty solid. We're getting the covers I really do like now. Attack of the Jack. This one is really solid. I think it has nice colors, and the Jack himself looks pretty solid. Not, obviously, one of my favorites, but I still think it's a very solid entry in the catalog, especially for being an earlier one in this series, which had some mild rough spots. Next up, Haunting of the Stars. I really don't have anything to say on this one. It's just, I like the color palette. I think it looks interesting. I do think the position is kind of off, I guess. I guess that's really it I can say, though. It's just very good. And now entering, not my top 5, but some of my actual favorites. This one is the one kind of lone wolf in this series, because it's barely even part of it. Slappy Beware. This cover is an homage to the original Slappy cover art, Night Living Dummy 1. And he did a great job. In fact, I think it's almost just as good. I like this still of Slappy. It looks awesome. And generally, yeah, he did a really good job with this artwork, especially for it kind of referencing that original one. It's very comparably good. Diary of a Dummy. The color palette on this one is awesome, and the idea here is really good. It feels more goofy with Slappy coming out of the diary, but I still really like it. And I appreciate Brandon Dorman's effort to make a cover art for something that's a little tough, but he nailed it. It's really darn good, and I love the slime all over the book. Really nice. Now entering my top 5, we have Night of the Squawker. One of the worst actual books of the series, but easily one of the best cover arts. Night of the Squawker, man. This thing has such vibrancy that is unmatched. I love the sparks flying everywhere because of him ripping through the fence. The bird itself looks awesome. I love the detail. Everything is just really cool, and I love when stuff is more in motion. It's pretty interesting. Next up, 5th grade zombies. This one, my god, the zombies look awesome. They are extremely gross and very unnerving. The green background is cool with all the mist, and I love the inclusion of the monkey bars. Really cool. Next up, our top 3, Dummy Meets the Mummy. I mean, the book itself is awesome. The cover art really displays what you're getting here. And that means it's pretty much of the same quality. Yeah! This thing is awesome. We got the mummy, and he's about to probably beat the absolute shit, maybe swing him around, of Slappy. And it's really funny. I love seeing Slappy kind of get put in his place a little. And yeah, Arigatus, what a pose. He just looks awesome, extremely cool, really sets the tone for the book. It's like Slappy's got this goofy posture to himself, obviously being wound up. And it's just generally a really interesting and fun cover art, but I think it's just really reflective of the book's quality. It's not biased to the book, it's just generally a really interesting pose of a mummy, kind of beating Slappy. And now, for our top 2, It's Alive, It's Alive. I have a negative opinion on this book, lightly. I think it's a dummy retread, but I'm not going to let that, deflect the fact that this cover art is indeed one of the best of Brandon Dorman's catalog and of this series itself. Look at this thing. I mean, I'm a little biased, I guess, just for the color pink, because that's one of my favorite colors. Pink, purple, blue, and orange, if they're used right. Just got this amazing looking robot. I love the sparks flying everywhere, and I love the little, is there a brain? Yeah, it's kind of like a brain up there. It's really interesting. And yeah, this is one of the more vibrant and eye-catching ones, I'd say. Super cool. But it isn't my favorites, because my favorite cover art of the series, as like anyone can, has to be Fright Night. Dorman, man, you knew at this book that you were never doing Goosebumps again, I assume. So you're like, well, I mean, there's already going to cook on it, because you're definitely a very good artist. I do believe that. You can cook whenever you want to. I think you always try with your cover arts, but you never quite reach that potential until a bit later in your catalog. But this is the epitome of Dorman at his absolute finest. Yeah, Fright Night. Like, I mean, what do I say? The awesome image of Squirm looming in the background here. You don't really see his full posture till you really look. You can actually see his whole thing. It's really awesome. You got all these colorful balloons around. Tells you exactly what the book's going to be about. It's going to be some kind of party, and there's going to be a giant monster involved. It's awesome. It's extremely gross and creepy, and is just the epitome of what Dorman can cook. Brandon Dorman, you did a fantastic job here. If you ever return, please uphold this quality once more. Really good stuff here. And yeah, that is my ranking of the entire Goosebumps SlappyWorld artwork catalog. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave your own rankings down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.